Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to Cooking with Pouncy. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you just happen to stumble there, please stumble back by hitting that like button. Tell me what you think as well and pass this on as you see fit. This evening, I've not been behind the camera for a long time, guys, so I'm starting all over again apparently. And I'm starting all over again by baking a cake. I saw a cake called a pineapple pecan cake. It looks very, very good, tempting to make. Looked like it might be pretty easy as well. So anyway, I'm going to be lowering the camera and showing you guys the ingredients. There's about 9 of them. And we're going to get this cake made. The ingredients for you here. And the ingredients and their quantities will be in the ingredient list for you at the end of the video. But anyway, I'm going to spray my pan. This is the pan I'm going to be using. It is kind of a little one. With some non-stick here for the pan, for the cake, if you will. I've got some cake flour I'm going to be using here. Okay, the quantities once again will be in the ingredient list for you. I've got some pure vanilla that's going to go in here. I've got a can of pineapple, crushed pineapple. I'm going to be using that, including the juices, if you will, or the syrup. I've got some baking soda. I'm going to be using a teaspoon, I think it is, of that. I've got some cream cheese, just a regular original. I'm trying to follow that recipe that I saw as well, guys. I've got a stick of butter, which is going to go to make my cream frosting, if you will. So we're going to be calling it pineapple pecan cream frosting, okay? All right, and I showed you my cake with vanilla on my pan stick. I got some sugar, obviously. Just regular sugar I've got here. And I've got some pecans that's going to be incorporated into the mix as well. So I don't know that I'm going to bore you with putting all that together. I will be showing you the cake once it goes into the pan before I put it in the oven. And we're going to bake it for about 35 or 40 minutes, I think it was. All right, guys, so far I've got 1 cup of cake flour and 2 cups of cake flour. You guys might be wondering too, you bakers, what about the eggs? Well, I'm saying that too, and I happened to think about it. I thought, well, I got to put eggs in there too. So I'm going to also put 2 eggs in here, all right? So I got my 2 cups of cake flour in there. I'm going to put 2 cups of sugar in there as well. So let's just do that here. As I told you, I'm not a baker, but I'm going to put this cake together here. And my sugar's kind of hard, guys. I'm kind of squeezing it to make it come out of the bag here with little lumps in it. Oh, my goodness. Did you guys see that? Tell you what, I've got another bag of sugar. I must have forgot to rotate it or something here, guys. I'm embarrassed almost here. It's breaking up, I guess. So, yeah, it's breaking up. All right, I don't want to make a mess here, but it is breaking up. I should have hit the bag before I tried to pour it in there, I guess. Keep my quantities right here per the recipe. Let's just do that, okay? It's going to sound like too much sugar to me, but there's a cup. And it requires another cup of sugar. Okay. There goes those lumps again. And again, you guys must know I should have busted that up before I opened this bag here. But I'm going to get my 2 cups here, guys, all right? What do you think of that karate? So, anyway, I made sure that I got all of those lumps of sugar broken up in here. So I won't have big clumps of sugar and sweet areas of the cake here, maybe. I told you guys I wasn't a baker. I'm not afraid to try anything, though. So, anyway, here we go. We got that done. Now we're going to add our 2 eggs in our pineapple, okay? Let's do that. Got our eggs in there. And dropped a little piece of shell in there, too. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to put our pineapple in there. You should blend that in a little bit. And we're going to dump our pineapple in there too, all right? Because that's what I saw. We're going to dump the whole thing in there, including the juice to the syrup, all right? That's crushed pineapple. And we're going to blend that. Now we got a third of a cup of oil over here too. I forgot to tell you that. Got a third of a cup of oil over here, and we got it right here. We're going to blend that in here too, guys, okay? Third of a cup of oil. That's just regular vegetable oil. All right. And we're going to fold this in. And remember, I've got 1 more ingredient to go here in the mixture here itself. It's going to be the pecans, all right? It's starting to look like batter. You guys can tell I don't know what I'm doing, but I tell you, I'm not afraid to try it. And again, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying it here. See what's going to happen here. You know what it turns out. You guys like what you see? Hit the like button. Tell me you like what you see. Don't be telling me about I didn't know what I was doing. I already told you that, okay? All right, it's looking pretty good. It didn't say don't over whip it, and I'm trying not to. But I've got all the flour and all the stuff incorporated. I got my cup of pecans now. I'm going to dump that in there. And I'm going to fold that in there. My oven's already heating. I might not have mentioned that to you. Already heating to 350. And allegedly this is supposed to go for 30 to 40 minutes. We'll see. My oven's been on for quite a while because I've been stumbling with this. I'm going to spray my pan now. I'm a little 9 by 13 pan. I don't know, it looks pretty good. Right now I'll get it look like batter. So make sure I got everything in here. I do. All right, let's spray this pan. This was some regular they used to call this Pam. I think they still do. I'm going to put it by my sink so I don't get my counter all sprayed though. And that's what I'm doing over here. Okay. Got the pan all sprayed down. I think I'm ready to put this in the pan, which I will do here right in front of you. I don't know whether you can see that. No, you can't really see it. So let's just go ahead and put this in our pan. Make sure we get all the goodies in here. Get it all in there, guys. I got this bowl might look a little larger than the one I originally had too, guys. You were right if you guessed that because well, that bowl might not be big enough to mix or blend all this stuff together. So that's what I did. I got a larger bowl. That wasn't a big deal, but that's what I did. Okay. All right, then we got it all out of there now. So we're going to put it in the oven. We'll see what happens, guys. Okay. My camera went up, so I don't know where I am here, but anyway, I'll keep forging forward. I've got my cream cheese and butter in here already, which is what I told you about, and I'll give you the quantities and ingredient list. And then I'll have a teaspoon of I'm using pure vanilla in here as well. And I'm going to put 2 cups, as I indicated, of this powdered sugar in here. That's all I'm going to be doing for that topping that's going to go on that cake. And I was told not to talk over the mixer, for God's sakes. All right, 1 second, guys. I love this. I won't tell you who told me not to talk over the mixer, for God's sakes. All right, and it looks good. Okay, but again, I'm going to cover this with saran wrap, put it out in my garage, and let it chill. Play on words with the weather, and I'll come back and then get my cake out. I'll show you that cake. I'm back with this 55-minute bake here. The recipe said 30 to 40 minutes. No. Anyway, it was very, very moist, of course, with all that pineapple in it. And, of course, the egg gave it some moisture as well. But I just took it out of the oven at 55 minutes. It's very hot, okay? I'm going to call it done at 55 minutes. And so it's got to cool down a lot. And then I've got the frosting that I showed you that I made. It's hot in the garage. And then we're going to put that on there. But again, okay, guys, I'm really proud of myself. I hope you guys are proud of me, too. I made a big fuss out of nothing here. You know, guys, I think this is actually the first cake I've ever made in my life, and I've been cooking forever, okay? But it looks really, really good. Needless to say, that buttercream frosting is the big bomb. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, looks very, very good. I'm going to be slicing a piece of it off of there in a little while, too, and I'll be showing you that as well, okay? So, anyway, guys, if you like what you see here, please hit that like button. Tell me what you think as well, and pass this on as you see fit.